Not sure what the water levels are like inside here, but maybe we'll just try to make it. Just gonna guide myself a little bit with the wall. We're gonna get sucked into the hole. Hey guys, this is Matt with 2 Feet Outdoors YouTube channel. Today, I'm on Long Island, New York, and I'm at the Peconic River Blueway, and I'm headed out pack rafting on the Peconic River. I'm paddling from Calverton to Riverhead. It's a beautiful day, and it's gonna be an amazing adventure. All right, let's go ahead and get this pack raft set up. Now I just have to hand pump it to get it to max pressure. All right, and we're paddling. All right, guys, so today the high is supposed to be approximately 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And we have full sun and blue skies. And I am currently paddling down the Peconic River in Calverton, New York. We've had some rain recently, so the water levels should be pretty good. Some areas can get pretty shallow. I opted today to take the pack raft out. Throughout this trip, we're gonna have to portage a few times, and there'll be some obstacles along the way. So the pack raft is easier to get in and out of than my kayak. And the pack raft is just a bunch of fun. I enjoy paddling it, and I am looking forward to a beautiful day paddling down the river. The pack raft is pretty compact, so it fits through some of these tight areas pretty nicely. Pack raft doesn't track as well as a kayak, and you can probably tell it kind of waddles back and forth a bit when you're paddling it. But I think it's so much fun. There's a firing range off in the distance to my left. I don't know if you guys can hear gunshots. Most of the sections that we're going to be paddling are going to be pretty narrow, like it is right here. There'll be one spot where it opens up at what's called Forge Pond, and it'll be pretty wide open paddling there. I don't know the exact distance that we're going to be paddling, but it's probably close to 5 miles. And when we get to Riverhead, there's an awesome spot right on the side of the river called Roadhouse Pizza, and that's where I'm gonna get lunch. And straight ahead of us is a duck blind. They do a lot of hunting in this area. It's not currently hunting season. You can see that duck blind to the left. So guys, the Peconic River is in Suffolk County on eastern Long Island. But I find this to be really beautiful nature out here. And it is so quiet and so peaceful. The currents don't move fast on this river, but we are paddling with the currents. And I'm doing this as a single direction paddle, and I plan to take an Uber back to my truck. Some kind of hawk flying overhead. The underside of his wings are white. So in a few minutes, we're gonna come up to a culvert. And I've been through the culvert in my kayak. It's just like a long, skinny tunnel. We're probably just going to portage around it rather than try to take the pack raft through the tunnel. I think the pack raft may be just a bit too wide, but we'll see when we get there. All right, we're coming up to the tunnel. We'll see what it looks like as we get closer. We might be able to make it, guys. Not sure what the water levels are like inside here, but maybe we'll just try to make it. Just gonna guide myself a little bit with the wall. So far, so good. All right, that was awesome. I was thinking we were gonna have to portage around that. That was awesome to be able to go through there. Beautiful pine tree to the right. Also later on up ahead, we're gonna go under a train bridge. That's a cool little spot. There's lots of scenic spots through here. The water temperature is probably in the low 40-degree Fahrenheit range, so that's still pretty cold. I'm still wearing a dry suit for protection. Even though this river is pretty safe to paddle, I feel like it's important to set a good example by paddling responsibly and wearing a dry suit for safety with these cold water temperatures. Look at this, guys, to my left, straight ahead now. Looks like, I don't know if it was an old shed or if it was a duck blind, but it is falling down and dilapidated. All right, I have a big question for you guys. Where do you go for your favorite pizza? I want you guys to let me know in the comments where you go to get pizza, where you think the best pizza is. Is it in New York City? Is it on Long Island? Is it in the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, New Jersey, Connecticut? You tell me where the best pizza is. But, you know, honestly, I'm just somebody that loves pizza in general, so if it's got cheese, sauce, and bread, I'm on it. I'm not gonna complain. Put some sauce and cheese on some cardboard and I'm good. All right, straight ahead is that train bridge. So underneath the bridge, it is very rocky, but it's also usually really shallow. I'm gonna try to inch up close to it and see if we can run this little shallow rocky section, or if we're going to need to get out and walk it. But yeah, this is the Long Island Railroad, and this bridge was constructed in 2013. What do you think, guys? Should we go for it? What's the worst that happens? I get a hole in my pack raft. You know what? We're gonna go for it, guys. All right, we ran aground a couple times. This is the problem. I'm hard on equipment sometimes, and I just go for it, and hopefully those rocks weren't too sharp. I'm trying to listen to see if I have any air leaking. That was fun. I don't feel like I'm losing any air, so hopefully I didn't puncture the pack raft on those rocks. That's what happens. I get excited there, and I'm like, just go for it. I am careful with my equipment, but you know what? It's made for adventure, right? So you just got to be out here having fun. And, you know, realistically, anywhere along this river, I can pull this pack raft out and find a spot to hike back to civilization. So I'm not really worried about it. This little trail right here to the right leads to some stairs and a parking lot. I have launched my kayak from this spot previously. I don't know if you guys can hear the blower off in the distance to the left, but over there is a spot you can check out called the Peconic River Herb Farm. It's a really cool little spot. They sell plants and flowers and you name it, all kinds of beautiful things. Straight ahead of us is a small dam that we're gonna have to traverse. We're gonna see if the water level allows us to kind of go through the dam, or just to the right of the dam there's a spot where we can portage. So we're gonna have to assess the situation when we get there. We'll just paddle straight up to it and check it out, see what it looks like. I don't know if it's rough, smooth, or what. We might be able to shimmy across that. I'm gonna hold on to this concrete. Let's see how it is as I get closer. Let's go for it. It's made out of wood, but I'm kind of stuck. But we're just gonna lift up over it. Push myself across. All right, we made it. It looked like it was a couple pieces of wood that were just kind of sandwiched together. All right, so straight ahead of us is the Edwards Avenue Bridge and Dam. So you can see this little railing straight ahead of us. That keeps us from going over the dam. But there's like a waterfall here. We'll see it better when we're on the other side. But I'm just gonna paddle right up to this. So yeah, we just need to go around and just put the pack raft in down there. And then there's a tunnel that we're gonna go through. All right, so I'm just pulling the pack raft out. Just gonna walk it down here. And this is where we put it back in. You can kind of see the tunnel and the dam. All right, we're back on the water. So I'm just gonna turn towards the dam. It's pretty cool. And then on this side, we have two tunnels to go through, left or the right. I believe the left might be deeper. And one thing I wanted you to notice is that there's a fish ladder right here. So yeah, let's go through the tunnel. I can't see down in the water, so I don't know how deep it is. I've been through here in the past and I've had to walk through here. That's how shallow it was. But right now I think we have plenty of water. And I'm just taking it nice and slow. All right, that was a success. Well, it looks like a new tree is down over here. But I think we might be able to make it underneath. Lower my camera down a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to see if we can make it through here. It's really tight now. We got it. Right here, guys, to the left and to the right, you can see where this tree has been cut. And it was actually a fun spot to kind of traverse when you came through here with the kayak, because you'd have to like lean back and get real low and maneuver under the tree, and somebody came through and cut it. So there's actually a lot of people in the kayaking community that are kind of upset with that, because it was a really cool tree and they should have just left it alone. I can hear the Long Island Expressway, so I know we're getting closer. All right, Long Island Expressway is to the right, and we are down low beneath it, and we're coming up to that long tunnel. All right, here's the tunnel. We are just going to fit underneath here. I'm hitting my paddle occasionally. You can only see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's really cool. I did bring a light with me, but I decided not to stop and pull it out. So we're just going with the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm having fun, I can tell you that. I love coming through here. I think it's getting lower. I'm gonna have to lower the camera a little bit, and I think I'm gonna push from the ceiling. This is easier than paddling. Holy cow. All right, we made it through there. Oh, that was wild. Straight ahead is the duck blind, and up here on the left is a beautiful swan. So I just wanted to show you the swan. Look how pretty that swan is. We're gonna go back, give her a little space. So right here is what's called the Forge Pond fishing access site. There's a boat ramp for small boats, and normally they put in a kayak launch right over here to my right. And I guess it's not quite the kayaking season yet, technically. And they take it out for the winter. But nice little dock, nice little boat ramp, and parking lot up there. I am really enjoying being out here in the pack raft, but I have to admit that it is far easier in my kayak. But this is a good workout. I'm enjoying it. And there's no place I'd rather be than right here, right now. Got a little bit of a headwind, and I'm just trying to take this one moment at a time. I'm not in a rush. I'm just out here to enjoy nature. It's one thing about life. We all get super busy. We get in a rush. We're constantly go, 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 go. Sitting in traffic, getting stressed out. This is why I come to nature, and I believe there might be a bald eagle straight ahead. I hope I can capture it with my other camera. Straight ahead in the tree, I see his white head, clear as day. All right, I take that back. Got a closer look with my camera, and it's an osprey. Osprey just took off. So this section right here is called Peconic Lake, and this is the most open water that we'll see today. And we're probably just going to move and paddle a little closer to the shoreline. And up ahead here to the right is what's called the Peconic River Campground. And if you've watched some of my early videos, I did camp here at the Peconic River Campground and paddled. It's a nice little campground. I got a strong wind to my back right now, just pushing me along. I'm just sitting back, relaxing, enjoying the sunshine today. Just taking a moment here to let the wind push me a little bit. All right, I can see the portage way off in the distance. The wind is blowing pretty good. This Packraft handles it pretty good. It's not rough by any means, but there's some solid ripples with some wind. All right, here's the dam. Straight ahead. I don't want to end up down there. I believe this is the top side of the fish ladder. And right here is where we'll pull the Packraft out. All right, we're just crossing the road, and look at this guy. Person wanted to run me over. We got somebody that just showed up fishing over here. Have a good day. I'll paddle over here so you guys can see the dam. Some rocks over here, so I don't want to get in the rocks. It's so funny. As I was crossing there, that lady in her SUV just came barreling over the bridge. I don't even think she saw me until the last second. All right, we're gonna have to be careful over here. Looks like it's a little shallow. And there's sharp shells. I'm just creeping along right here. It is super shallow. Just enough water to get by. All right, and it looks like it's getting deeper already. Just taking a little water break. Listening to the birds and enjoying the views. Other than the one guy that just showed up fishing over there, we haven't seen anybody so far today. We have the river all to ourselves. Just the way I like it. Just amazing solitude. There's a swan up ahead on my left. She might be sitting on some eggs on her nest over there. And there's another swan up ahead on the right. If I get too close to her, that one's gonna come flying over here. So we'll just give her some space. Looks like two osprey up ahead, flying and looking for lunch. just circling around. I'm definitely seeing a lot of osprey. It's amazing how spring came and all of a sudden the osprey are back. And just the other day, guys, when I was hiking on the beach, I saw an incredible seal hauling out on the beach. And while I know that seal is not part of this trip, I'm going to show you guys a clip of that seal. I'm telling you, the seals on Long Island are so incredible. Beautiful swan straight ahead of us. And way off in the distance, straight ahead of us, there's probably, I want to say 15, just off the top of my head, swans. 2 ospreys circling straight ahead and a whole bunch of beautiful swans a-swimming. Beautiful swans a-swimming. 7 swans are swimming. 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. I'm losing it now, guys. And now we have a little headwind. This is a really long section, but we're making progress and we're getting closer to the next spot that we need to portage. I'm just taking a nap and I'm letting the wind push me along. Let me know when we get there, guys. It actually feels really good to lay back and stretch my back and neck. Osprey flying ahead, straight ahead of us. All right, you can see the dam, water flowing through it. That wind is just pushing us. Woohoo! We're gonna get sucked into the hole. All right, we're gonna paddle over to the portage and we'll check that out from the other side. All right, we are making progress, guys. We're doing good. All right, see if we can cross this road. Oh, right over here. All right, I'm gonna sit the pack raft down right here and go get my paddle. All right, this is a real short spot, and then we gotta pull the pack raft out on the other side. All right, we're back in the water. And I want to go check out this other side of the dam here. You can see that water just gushing out of that pipe. It's going to grab us and push us in a second. Look at that. That's so cool. We're just going backwards here. And now we're spinning around. That was awesome. So yeah, there's another dam right up here. Another osprey flying overhead. So yeah, the water just flows right over the edge here. And we are not trying to ride over that. I'm just gonna paddle this way to where we need to go. I'm not sure what this building was right here, or is. Oh, you can see a bunch of trash over there. All right, let's get out. It's a little tight through here. All right, you can see this side of the dam over here. That's pretty cool. And we are on to the next section. Sometimes this area right here is super shallow as well, and you need to walk. But guys, right here to my left, that's Roadhouse Pizza. The Roadhouse Brick Oven Pizza. Except we have a couple rocks right there. Whoops. Just hit a couple rocks. I'll get out right here. Right there, the sign, paddle on in and have a bite to eat. That's awesome. All right, you can see Roadhouse Pizza matches my pack raft. Look at this. Got a big chair. A big Adirondack chair. Whoa. All right, stay tuned, guys. I'm going inside, grabbing a couple slices of pizza, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, look at these amazing pepperoni slices. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy some lunch. I want to thank you guys for watching 2 Feet Outdoors YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did, and we'll see you guys on the next one.